Okay, well, a bit of an experiment there to see if I could possibly introduce a stream from my mobile phone. Now I've learnt my lesson, get my PC back working. But thank you all very much indeed for joining in. Sorry for being 5 minutes late. This is, of course, our little trip off to the boundary here on the Coach's Corner. A lot to discuss. Looking forward to your company, and as always, you are very welcome. Yes, people, and welcome, one and all. I think I now know the answer. Do not use my mobile phone for anything. But at least I tried. I don't know if it's come out well. Maybe some editing will set it right. And as always, we've got our banners ready. And as always, as you know, this is, of course, the Off to the Boundary show. I think Hannah will probably tell us episode this is. In my lack of professionalism, I forgot to obviously mention the episode. But we will, of course, make sure that we get our guests on. And time to add our guests to the stage, of course, starting with... yeah, thankfully, now that Hannah's here, he can handle the controls. I'm just trying to make everything... Yeah, this is silly. I've now learnt my lesson.
Oh, nah.
But Hannah's here already. And good evening, bud. How are you?
I'm very good, man. I am very good. I mean, yeah. So yeah. Yeah, man. I mean, I'm very good. Yeah.
Oh my
yourself?
goodness gracious.
Nah, no problem. It's all right. Nah, I'm good. Hope you're good. We have everybody in the, that is watching. Hope you guys are good as well. And we've got the English traitor. Yeah. He's wearing an England top. Absolutely shameless. Yeah, with his backdrop, but be up to himself. Absolutely shameless. Mind him, he still didn't even reach the final, so don't know why he's even doing this. So yeah, but be up to him. Absolute fraud, absolute crook. But nice guy. Yes,
background, Hanoi. Brilliant, isn't it? Great background, mate. You know?
Oh, congrats to Sophie Devine. Very, very good for her.
After same there, mate. The 3 lines, look. Yeah. I know we didn't make the final, but hey, at least we didn't get there to lose it. So.
True.
But I know I'm just hoping we do well against Pakistan. That's why I'm wearing this, because I hope we can win the third game.
Oh yeah, we need to discuss you guys losing to Pakistan. Yeah, I will discuss that.
No, we'll win it, man. We'll win it.
Oh, yeah, make sure you do.
Make sure you
do. But be up yourself. I think Manny went off just for a bit, so that the stuff there.
He's mobile again, isn't it? That's why.
So wait, here he is now. Alright, just waiting for that. I need to spell the name correctly before. There we go. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yes, Manny.
Yeah, Mr. T. You there?
Yeah.
Is he there? No. Come in, Manny. Can you hear us?
1, 2, 1, 2.
He's having issues with his Wi-Fi, I expect. Mobile, whatever.
Yeah, I expect issues of the mobile phone.
Always.
But, okay. There we go.
He's on.
There we go. Yes, we can hear you loud and clear.
Brother
From now on, my left, do not try to do anything with the mobile. But yeah, I can hear you both clearly. Yeah. Yes,
do you
brother
like
B.
the backdrop, Manny? Do you like that? The backdrop here, the background. Got the.
I don't like it.
That's good.
Likes it.
Look, I like it.
Nobody likes it.
Yeah, brilliant.
Nobody does.
Chelsea fan, he's in.
Be happy yourself, Chelsea fan. So let's start then.
I bet he likes
no, I don't like your background. So let's start then with the main topic. The Women's C20 World Cup has finished, and it is. I don't know why you're celebrating. You got knocked out in the group stage. Relax. The white fans who nobody had making the semis. Never mind the final. Make the Lady Proteas raise the white flag, in the words of Manny. Domination from the New Zealand ladies, first and foremost. Congrats to them. I'm happy for them.
And what a game it was. Steve and I were obviously talking about it, but I think Steve can describe it better than I can. Wasn't able to see very much of it though.
Yeah, the only thing I only watched bits and bobs of it because I was watching obviously the football as well. Liverpool and Chelsea lost. I was watching that one as well. So, but you know,
you know, I have controls. I could just remove you. You know that.
No, come on, you don't want to remove me, mate. You know, about me, mate. Come on.
Yeah. What do I? Let me finish my point, then you can waffle on. So, I think, very good work by the ladies' domination from pool one. But they batted really well. There was that between over 7-10 where we had a bit of dominance with the ball, but Amelia Kerr, youngster, great all rounder, showed her class. And we started well with the bats. First 10 overs we were ahead of them at drinks break, and then we just fell apart. But for me, we lost it when we let New Zealand get above 145. I said in the chat, just one was there, and a few others. I was like, anything above 145 makes it almost impossible. 159. We needed to chase him in. So anything above anything above 140 is already difficult. Now you're saying above 150. That's difficult for a normal women's game. Now you put us in a World Cup final position. Yes, maybe we thought, okay, with the dew, it would be easier for us to bat. Turns out that didn't work. And again, scoreboard pressure tells you what scoreboard pressure counts. And in the end it did. We were ahead of them by a few runs at the 10-minute mark. I think 3 runs, or we were equal maybe. Just annoying from us, to be honest. But so it is. I'm really happy that they did one because um, it, looking at those ladies, Sophie Devine, Susie Bates, um,
Some good players,
players for New Zealand who've been there for so many years. You look there. What's her name? Sophie Devine was there in the
Yeah.
2016 World Cup when they reached the semi-finals. In the World Cup, West Indies won, and yeah, all of them have received so many heartbreaks in the New Zealand kit when they represented New Zealand. So, no, fair enough to them, man. Fair enough. So yeah, is what it is. So yeah, but that's how it is, man. That is how it is.
Yeah. Hope you guys can hear me.
Yeah, can hear
Yeah,
you,
yeah. Loud
mate.
and clear.
Yep, it is how it is, and there's also a lesson never. Yeah, let this also lesson to people in general. Do not ever gloat about the suffering of others, other teams losing, because it could happen to
Yes,
you.
I know.
And
Yes,
I'm not addressing anyone in particular.
I
And when in New Zealand, you were absolutely right in saying that nobody expected that
Hmm.
they'd go as far as they did. But you mentioned it perfectly, Hanno. I think the senior members, Susie Bates, Captain Divine, Leah Tohu, and maybe one or two others, were involved in several heartbreaks over the years. And coming into the tournament, they weren't in the best of form. I suppose in some ways, the fact that New Zealand got to play England the tournament, you could say it toughened them up. You could say they took a lot of learnings from those games and took it into the tournament. And when they beat India, I think many of us knew that they had a path to the semi-finals unless India pulled the rabbit out of the hat and they weren't able to do so. And what's pleasing about this win is that it's a triumph of the team ethic, the whole being greater than the sum of its parts. Yes, Amelia Kerr was the player of the tournament, but it's hard not to look at that squad, hard not to look at the players who played and single out any player who didn't contribute. Every single lady who played, who got onto the field for New Zealand, contributed, and even those that didn't, also, as we all know, played a big role on the sidelines, training with the team, supporting the team, and special. This is why you probably wouldn't want to be on the bench if playing for a club. But when you're playing for your country, you're a part of something even bigger than yourself. And that's the part of the magic of it. And I'm glad that New Zealand got to experience that. Sophie Devine, of course, will be resigning as New Zealand captain, going out with a win, going out as a winner. But she and Susie Bates and Tahuhu need to stay on for the ODI World Cup next year, and then maybe they can call it quits. And certainly the future for New Zealand does. Having said that, they're also going to be a very wanted team, and people are going to want to make sure they, get their scalp. But New Zealand will always and forever have their place in history. And don't worry, Hanno, someday soon South Africa will have their place in history.
Man, we will. So yeah, the team is going from strength to strength. Yeah, and their time will come. This time will come. Still a few youngsters in there. So no, their time will come, man. Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
So
you keep
they
one day at that one, mate. You keep getting there. It's always so near, but yet so far. In the end of it, isn't it? Always seems to be.
They keep getting there. So, I know it's not good to. It does become a mental block. When you especially another final loss for the ladies. I know how hard the previous one was on them. Going there, losing the final at home, but yeah, the next World Cup, the World Cup keeps on coming, so they
Yeah.
have got a chance next time.
And
It will also be the first ODI World Cup, I think. Yeah, well, I haven't seen a women's ODI World Cup, so with the first one I see. So let's see, man.
I saw it when we won it back in 2009. What's that one? First time, I
But
think.
yeah, that was the T20, I think. Yeah, the T20.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was T20.
Yeah, New Zealand
I know.
won the ODI, didn't they? They won ODI in 2000. In the World
Yeah,
Cup.
they won the ODI in 2000. Yes. So, man. Yeah. Can't say anything else. But see, if you have an idea, say me and Manny have not spoke. You can rub it in. It's fine. Rub it in.
No, I'm not going to do that anymore. I know you suffered enough, mate. I think, to be honest. So I'll take this anyway, this background, and then relax, man, about it all. But no, it is what it is, and it's good to have someone else on the name on the trophy. I think. A shame it wasn't you guys. I mean, it was a shame, but anyone's better than Australia, eh? At least you didn't lose to them. No, that would be bad.
Yeah. Anybody's better than Australia.
Yeah.
At least we can agree on that. We can agree on that.
Yeah, definitely.
So
yeah. But no, I think they were brilliant. They turned up, and I mean, it's strange really because we were beating them easy before that in the tours. We had the tours over there, and I think over here when they come over here as well, and we sort of beat them fairly easy in some of the games, and then I think they beat us a couple of times. But they seem fairly easy and straightforward. But they're in transition still. I think that was the thing. And they're sort of bringing the younger players through. I mean, they've still got the older heads, the experienced heads like Susie Bates, Sophie Devine in that squad. And the longer they're there, it helped the younger players come through. And you can see it. Amelia Kerr is already, she's 24. She's still got almost
23, 24. So
she's fantastic, And her sister's a good player as well. I don't think she played in this tournament. I don't believe, or maybe she played earlier.
I'm not sure, sister. Fair enough.
Sister plays. Generally plays in the team, but I thought they were really good, and I think Brooke Halliday as well, very good player. I rate her.
No, she turned up in the final, definitely.
Yeah. You got some decent players, Hannah. They can't be underestimated at all. And I did say to you, didn't I? Beware the White Ferns. They could do something. You just don't know. So I'm sure you didn't really underestimate them anyway, did you? Really, going into the final?
Just a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit.
Yeah, you thought you'd be too good. You thought you'd be, yeah. I think you were the favourites as well. Let's be honest, you were the favourites, right?
Yeah, yeah. No, we were. We definitely were. So, yeah, but oh well.
I'll take this background down. I'll turn this background off anyway, Hannah. Yeah,
it's fine. Keep it on. Oh, that one. Oh. Oh, sorry, man. Apologies.
I'll put a better background on, Manny. That's better, isn't it? That one.
Yes, Manny.
Yeah, so heard a lot of that, but we can all agree that the White Ferns were worthy winners. But as I said before going off, they're also going to be a team that the other nations are going to want to beat, and the upcoming ODI World Cup will be, a classic for sure.
No, definitely. So yeah.
There we go.
Okay.
I feel sorry for you, Hannah, so I'm not going to
Uh,
turn it off there.
you could have kept it on. But speaking about New Zealand, we will go to the men's side, who absolutely destroyed the Indian team. Shout to Gershwan, who was absolutely rattled on the second day of this test when they were bowled at 46. Absolutely rattled.
Yeah,
But
they're win,
yeah,
New
love
Zealand
to see it.
on the
Shout out
rise.
to New Zealand. They won the first test. Believe it's their first test win. Yeah, there were loads of records that were broken in this one.
Yeah. What was their squad for
So,
this, Hannah? Did they have a lot of the old players still? Did they have like Selfie and Bolt and all that?
Tim Selfie, speaking about him, in New Zealand's first innings, he scored more than India did in their first innings, 65.
Great.
Russian Ravindra, what a player, 144. Devon
Yeah,
Conway.
he's quality.
Mm.
Mm.
I should actually get that clip. Don't have it right now. But I'm gonna find that clip quickly. Wait, before we do this, yeah. Talk. I'm gonna find all the clips. So, talk about Pakistan who humiliated you guys. Then I will find the clips.
No, we're not going to talk
Uh,
about
just quickly talk about
no,
that.
we forgot that one, don't we, Manny? We forgot this one. We don't remember this happening. That's all.
Well,
It happened, that one. I don't
if
think.
I
Yeah,
have to
I
on
don't
it, I have
remember
to
that.
on it.
Right.
Okay. Steve, could you share maybe your screen because I won't be able to go up and down. Because I'm
Yeah. You're going to share
yeah.
this with mine, are you? I know.
No, like your screen of the scorecard and everything.
Oh
If you
right. Yeah. I'll bring it up on mine. Yeah.
yeah. Because I'm gonna search quickly. Yeah, with for the
Hold on
clips
a minute. Oh,
about India because we have to troll India, but they can't escape.
yeah. You
So,
can share this with my screen, can't you? Can't you share it?
right.
Mm.
No, just open ESPN, click in for then share your screen.
Oh yeah. I'm looking for it, mate. I'm looking for it. I'm getting there.
No problems. No problems. Then I'm gonna try and find all of the clips quickly. About
Right.
India.
I'm still getting there. Don't worry. It's
No worries.
right.
But yeah, you guys absolutely got hammered.
Is it the one? Yeah, they won by 8 wickets, wasn't it? Yeah. New Zealand.
Yeah. So let's.
Yeah, I'll just share this now. Put this up now.
Okay, let me.
Come on.
I will add it now. While you guys are waiting, do make sure to smash that like button and subscribe. Subscribe to Steve. Link is in the chat.
I know. I've got it on there, mate.
Yeah. No, go to Pakistan, England. Go to Pakistan, England.
Oh, right. Okay. I didn't really want to go to that, but I suppose I better. Have to go Pakistan, England. Oh, well. Do we have to?
Just quickly.
Where is it? Come on. I don't really want to go to that. Oh. Get to it.
Just
Fine,
the
Steve,
series
but you know what it is. We've got to take our medicine.
Yeah, true. I'll just get. Oh, sorry, lads. I'm getting there soon. Don't worry. My Wi-Fi's a little bit slow as well, but I'll get into it. Pakistan. There we go.
Have poor Wi-Fi.
Yeah. Got that one. I want ESPN, didn't we, really? Right. That's the first one. That's the second. There we go. That's the first. Fuck is the second? Is this it? Yeah. Yeah, this is the second one. Yeah. Everyone can see that, yeah. Well, what can we say about this, Manny? Not a lot. What we've already said, it's not
What?
great.
It's everything we need to say.
Well, Cameron Goulam, 118, brilliant debut for
We
him.
made it crystal clear that the way Pakistan celebrated their win, they should never be allowed to celebrate that way again.
No, definitely not. Yeah, Siam Ayub, 77 as well. Great innings. A lot of good innings there. Obviously, Goulam, what a brilliant start for him. 118. Great debut for him there. Some of the bowling was still good again, I thought, for us. Was decent. Potts 2 for 66. Brian Carse again. Who's going to take you home? Brian Carse. 3 for 50. So, yeah, Jack Leach. 4 for 114. Yeah, decent. Shoaib Bashir. 1 for 85. Joe Root even. Few overs, none for 24. Ben Stokes, none for 20. Yeah, then we got batting, and then it looked all right through Ben Duckett and even Crawley adding 27, Ollie Pope 29, Joe Root 34. But then it all went to shit, basically. And the spinners really did spin us out. Sajid Khan, look at that, 7 for 111. Brilliant. And No Man Ali, 3 for 101. By maidens. Yeah, and then Pakistan obviously added to that with great innings from Salman Ali Agar, 63. Great innings from him. They made 221. Jack Leach again, 3 for 67. 3 maidens, good from him. Shoaib Bashir, the best he's bowled, 4 for 66. He was poor before that, disappointing. But that's a lot better bowling. Joe Root, none for 13 there. And Brian Carse again, very good. 2 for 29 and 1 maiden. Matthew Potts, 1 for 19. And Ben Stokes has Courts bowled, none for 13 and 1 maiden. Well, he bowled obviously in both innings. But yeah, that's the tale of it there. The collapse in the end. Through brain dead cricket shots, basically, most of them. You can't do what they were doing against spin, reverse sweeps, more sweeps than a road sweeper England had. Coming down the pitch, you had it spinning like a top, you know. You can't do that. Some really stupid shots, really were. And look at that, 2 bowlers, 2 spinners doing all the bowling. Sajid Khan, 2 for 93. And No Man Ali, 8 for 46. Oh, economy of 2.78. They really did destroy us, the spinners. And I'm sure Hanno will be smiling about that. Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay,
Up to you guys.
They did. They did, Steve. And
there you go.
all we can do basically is try and make sure we're prepared for the next one And as I said, we need to make sure that they should never be allowed to celebrate the way they did in North.
Well, I know, Manny. We can't let them do that again.
I mean,
but it's the thing.
I did say we would do. Yeah.
It's the decision making at the end of the day. It's not good enough on the batsman. Terrible shots. Coming down the pitch, sweeping. So many sweeps. It makes Sooty happy having so many sweeps. But that's one for the younger viewers there. But it's terrible, really. They've got to find a happy medium, mate, as far as I'm concerned.
They have to. No,
exactly.
Have to,
and you know what? I'm just glad that the Barmy Army are good people. Otherwise, they'd probably sue us for that poor display.
Yeah.
But no, you guys have to find a happy medium, man. Because
got to learn to play spin. Got to learn to play it.
Yeah, man. And apparently they are preparing another spinning track. Pakistan. They've got two massive fans. The next to the pitch, so they're trying to try it out, or not try it out, keep it cool. I don't know. Pakistan celebrated like they won the World Cup. Yeah.
Pulled it down, I think. I don't know.
Could you go to the wickets, to the players that got the wicket save for against you guys? What is it? Sadiq Khan will pick up a seven. Jeez, seven wickets, one person. Jeez.
Yeah, that's the second.
8 wickets.
Yeah.
What is it? Naveen Ali.
Norman Ali. Yeah.
Norman Ali.
Yeah.
8 wickets. Flipping hell.
You see how old he is? 38. He's 38 now, this guy. It don't really matter, does it?
8 wickets.
You could say that
8.
You could
8.
You could say that.
Sorry, man, he couldn't hear you, mate. Can't hear you.
We could hear you, but you're cutting out.
Yeah, it's a bit.
I was just saying. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, loud and clear.
I was just saying that now that Ali had us in no man's land.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, they used that a bit on the thing, the coverage, that sort of thing, and in the paper. Yeah, it was in no man's land. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, but we've got to learn from this, and we've got to take it into that third test and learn to bat better. We got to you got to learn to play spin. And these are really good spinners. You can't underestimate these. They're experienced. They're what I think Sajid is 36, and obviously Noman Ali is about 38, as we just see. They got plenty of experience, and they know how to bowl on their pitches. We don't seem to sometimes, especially these spinners. We got Leach, we got Bashir. We can bring Rian Ahmed in as well, as we've already mentioned, haven't we, Manny? So, could bring them in.
Yeah.
We have got spin.
Exactly. Yeah. And the issue, of course, is if Rayan comes in, whose place does he take? I don't think we can afford, as I said to you, Steve, I don't think we can afford to weaken the seam attack. It will have to be that Bashir sadly makes way so that Ahmed can come in. So at least if Bashir makes way, we have a part-time off spinner with a leg spinner in Ahmed and a left-arm spinner in Jack Leach. At least a more well-rounded attack in theory.
Yeah. It's trying to beat them at their own game anyway with spin. They're playing spin.
Don't forget Joe Root as well. Joe Root as well there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, do spin against spin. Let's see who can get us all
That's
out
what I said.
cheaply.
Part-time
Unity.
off spin.
You know, if we bowl each other out with spin, it could be a really low-scoring game at the end of the day for both teams. You know.
Yeah. No, it could be. No, definitely. So, yeah, but yeah, you guys can hold that, man. Absolutely shocking. But yeah, anything else you want to talk about, Manny, on this game?
Nothing else really. There is, of course, some news that Joss Butler is fit to play. Is fit to play a part for New Zealand in the T20 leg of their tour of the West Indies, but Liam Livingstone will be captaining. And yeah, it'll be good to see the skipper back. But he's got a lot of work to do to try and make more things happen.
Yeah.
No, definitely.
It's great he's back though. We need him back.
But now time to clown India. So let's remove that. Let me share this. Time to clown India. Stuff we love to do. So let me just
01000100101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101010101 111-001-001-01100-101.
What's that from, man? Are you allowed to show it then? In that, what you just did?
If we get copyright, we get copyright. So India, closer to ever India would have been dismissed for at home for the
Yeah.
6th of all out.
I bet you were laughing again.
Then a huge win for New Zealand. They won a test in India for the first time in nearly 36 years, only becoming the third team to beat India in the past decade.
Yeah. I bet it makes you happy anyway, mate, doesn't it? Yeah.
India can all that, man. Absolutely all that. I think they just juggernauts of a team.
Yeah.
They need to be humbled.
No.
Absolutely. But
Only
let's.
human. We're only human after all, as somebody once said. It's rag and bone, man. Yeah.
But shout out to Russian Ravindra, man. What a player.
Yeah, he's quality, man. Quality player.
Absolutely quality.
Has he got an English grandmother or something, or granddad, so he could play for England or something?
You need to come over to South Africa. We will welcome him. Welcome him with open arms.
Yes, Chelsea.
New Zealand don't appreciate him.
Hold that, India. Yeah.
If New Zealand don't want to appreciate him enough, they don't appreciate him. So yeah. 0-0-0-0-0-0-0-0-1-2-4-2 13-20 high score. Jeez. So two of your players got 33. Two players got 33, you know. The rest, the other 8 that batted, the other 10 that batted, the other 9 that batted.
We should have pants on 20.
Yeah. Crazy. But New Zealand, look at that. 91 from Devon Conway.
Oh, man.
33 from Will Young. 134. 65 from Tim Salvi. He also broke a record. Tim Salvi. There was loads of records broken here. So, let me
Must be the number of 6, I think.
Sorry, buddy. You repeat
It
that,
might have
mate?
been something to do with the number of sixes.
Hmm.
I think it might be something to do with the number of sixes hit in Test cricket.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah.
I think it's also to do with the number he batted on in.
Oh right.
So because I think it's got now the most runs somebody that has batted 9 or lower, and is in the list for somebody that
Oh
batted
yeah.
9 or lower that has gotten more than the first innings total. I think that is the record. So let's quickly read through this article. Scan. Russian Ravindra headlines New Zealand's first Test win in India since 1988.
88. Oh,
Um,
I was young
so
then.
yeah.
Bloody hell. 1988.
Uh, okay, yeah. Don't say anything else. But let's go quickly through the scorecard once more. So first inning, shout out to Matt Henry of the 5 wickets.
Yeah.
What a roll! What a start he is though. 4 wickets in 12 overs, 6 maidens, 22 runs. Crazy. He's fantastic. Bumrah, Yadav, Jadeja, yeah. Then India, Shafrash Khan.
So.
I have to say, massive applause to him.
Hmm.
Debut test for him, and he gets 150.
Red card, yeah. Brilliant.
So fair play to him.
Kohli
Unlucky for Rishabh Pant who went out on 99. Unlucky, but yeah, they were looking very good. Go on.
Yeah, 99. It's terrible, Hannah. It's the worst thing to
Yeah,
get out. 99. You know.
yeah. And then except them, except yeah, the low order didn't fire. Hero 12, Ashen 15, the Deja 5. Yeah. So 70 from Kohli, fair enough to him.
Hmm.
Sharma 52, good work by him. Jaiswal 35, good work. Again, Will O'Rourke and Matt Henry for 3 wickets each. Well done to them. And then New Zealand set a total of 110 or something like that. And it was Russian Ravindra and Wu Young who starred. Unfortunately, Wu Young just too shy of it, his 50. So, yeah.
Better at singing, Will Young.
Very good. Very good, man. Very good from them.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Manny.
Money's back. You got anything to say about that, Mr. C? Any comments?
Oh, that's India.
Comment scoreline if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, I'm not going to gloat at India's struggles, and obviously, this will be a huge kick up the backside that they need. They've also been speaking about the need to prepare a turn of themselves for the next test in Pune. So, so clearly, they're not taking very kindly to being humbled on their own turf. And you could expect that their spinners will have a big role to play. There's also been some talk about how this test wasn't really the best of Rohit Sharma in terms of his captaincy and tactical acumen. He's got a lot to do. And as far as the batting is concerned, well, I think, Sarfaraz Khan and Rishabh Pant show, you can play as long as you apply yourself, but that 46 in the first innings really hurt them very badly. But New Zealand just need to keep a level head and remember there's more than one test in this series. if they remember that and play with the same, seriousness and intensity, who knows?
Yeah, yeah. 1 second. Okay. Yeah, no, sorry, Steve. I just muted you because I heard some echo coming
Oh,
from you.
sorry.
So yeah, no, yeah.
I've got my phone.
Last
That's
thoughts.
something to do with it. I've got my phone next to the computer, the laptop. So could be that.
Yeah. Last thoughts on that test? No.
Well, yeah, I suppose was that second innings or the first innings they got 46?
First innings.
First, mate, first.
Yeah, so they come back well though in that second innings, didn't they? Got a load of runs then. They sort of got over
No, they
that.
did.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
It is surprising though they got out that cheaply, but happens to all of us, all our teams, didn't it? End of the day, sometimes. So, but yeah, just shows they're not unstoppable. They're not, invincible. India, really.
No, they aren't.
And the
So
women
yeah.
as well.
But we forgot to do predictions for the second test between you guys. Oh, sorry, the third and last test between you guys and Pakistan. I'm going to go for an England one. You guys?
If we play better than we did in that second test, I think we will. But we got to learn how to play their spinners. So I would say just about we'll win it. But I'm not sure. It's going to be touch and go. If we can play better than we did, we got the batsmen, but they got to learn how to play their spinners. So it's going to depend. What about you, Manny?
Money.
Yeah, it does look as though it is going to be a turner. So everything's going to hinge on the toss. I'm still hopeful that we can, overcome them, but it's going to be a very tight. 3 wickets or 20 runs is going to be that tight. Pakistan win the toss and bat first and have us chasing. Lord have mercy. It's at times like this that we really miss Graham Thorpe. Lord rest his.
Yeah. R.I.P. Graham Thorpe.
Okay. And then this one. India, New Zealand. Second test.
Could they win it again, New Zealand?
Don't know. I think India bounce back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
for India to win too.
It's going to be. I don't think it'd be a walkover. I don't think there'd be a walkover in New Zealand, but I think India will just win it again, probably. Yeah, I think India.
India should.
Yeah, they should. So yeah, but Rabada has broken another record. Where is it?
Congrats to him.
Against Bangladesh. Where is it? So Gahiso Rabada becomes the fastest bowler to 300 test wickets by balls bowled, with 11,817. Wakar Yunus below him with 12,602. Dale Steyn below him with 12,605. Alan Donald below him with 13,672. Malcolm Marsh, don't remember him. No, sorry, Malcolm Marshall. Apologies.
Yeah.
13,728.
Yeah, what a list that is, isn't it?
I don't know. Who did Malcolm Marshall play for?
West Indies.
Ah. Yeah, I don't remember him.
Yeah, he's brilliant. He was Malcolm Marshall.
One of that fabulous five of himself.
Mm.
He was
Michael
one of the
Holding.
fabulous five, which consisted of Michael Holding, Doug Warner, Colin Croft, and completely forgot the other one. How stupid of me.
Oh,
Andy
is that
Roberts, yes,
Andy Roberts, yeah, that was it.
as well.
Mm.
Okay.
Oh,
Passed
big
away
guy.
due to cancer. A very
Giants.
sad loss indeed.
Mm. They were
Yeah,
giant guys.
and of course,
They-
Marshall was famous actually.
Marshall was one of
Yeah,
the smaller.
Ghana in particular was called Big.
Mm.
Yeah, and Marshall, of course, is famous. Steve, I think Kenny Ken might possibly remember this. He had broken his left hand, but still managed to play the test, batting basically holding his bat with his right hand alone, and managed to score a few runs. I think it might have been against us. We were the West Indies whipping boys back.
Mm. Yeah, brilliant. And
That's you have the Fire in
Yeah.
Babylon series.
well, they were a great team, weren't they? Back then, the West Indies, they were fantastic. You know, obviously Viv Richards and everything, you know, and Clive Lloyd and all that, and many others in their team was fantastic. You know, some team that the West Indies back then,
Yep,
Lara and everything.
exactly.
You know?
And Steve, you and I will also remember. You and I will also remember Wakar Yunus and Alan Donald, how great they were.
Yeah.
And at the risk of almost sounding sour grapes, neither of them had to play against the likes of Bangladesh and other test nations and fill their boots. But this isn't to take any credit away from Rabada, obviously. I mean, a very talented, quality bowler, a wonderful successor to the legend that is Makhaya Ntini.
Yeah, I remember him and Tina, yeah. Yeah, he's a great bowler.
Yeah, I know him. I remember him.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, of course, Bangladesh, South Africa test match in Bangladesh. And it was an awful morning session for Bangladesh. They were 60 for 6 and recovered to 106 without loss. All out, sorry. Kakisa Rabada getting free, Vian Mulder getting free, Keshav Maraj getting free, Dane Pitt getting free. As for South Africa, Aidan Markram opening the batting lineup. Tony Desorsi, Tristan Stubbs, David Benningham, Ryan Rickleton. Surprising that they have him, of course, for the limited overseas, is an opener, but for the test, they have him in the lower or middle order. Very surprising that Matthew Bretska, Kyle Varane, and Vian Mulder now at the crease. South Africa were also in a bit of trouble. They were 108 for 6 when Ryan Rickleton got out. So these two have put on a handy partnership now of a few runs. So 140 for 6 right now, South Africa stand. But it's Jamal Ishmael with 5 wickets in 15 overs, so really good on him. So yeah, man. I think I didn't catch the game. I'm just looking at this. Seems like the pitch. There's something in for the bowlers in this pitch going off the scorecard. So yeah.
Yeah. So
we should be winning, to be honest. We should be.
Yeah.
So yeah. I don't know. Anything else? Yes.
And the thing about this particular test series is that this was supposed to be actually Shakib Al Hassan's farewell test series, but due to the political unrest of which Shakib was a big part. Obviously, he couldn't return to Dhaka. So it just goes to show cricket and politics do not mix. If you want to enter politics, wait until after you've retired. Shakib.
Yeah, true. Yeah, he's a quality player as well. Brilliant player. Probably one of Bangladesh's best players, really. But, yeah, stupid, really.
Never, Steve. They're great. But this is what happens in countries, in the subcontinent where, if as a legendary sportsman, you allow yourself to get, you kind of ask for trouble in a way. You sort of get involved in that nexus. You have people, you make a lot of enemies, and you are targeted for your beliefs. So, given the volatile situation in Bangladesh, Shakib probably would have been best advised to have stayed away from politics until his career got over. And obviously, the beef that he had with Tamim Iqbal before the World Cup, the ODI World Cup, that is, did not help at all. And, with Shakib, Mushfiqur, Rahim, Mahmudullah, and others, seeing their careers over, Bangladesh will have an uncertain future. I agree with Hannah that South Africa should win easily, but they're not going to be very happy to have been reduced to, 100 odd, barely ahead with a few wickets down. Isn't that right, Boyd?
Yeah.
Yeah. My question answered. So yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah, but we should go on to win this I think. Currently lead by 34 runs. If we can push that up to 150. Looking who we've got Rabada Maraj who can bat as well as the playing Pete. So we've got a few bowlers that can hit it. So yeah. So yeah, but
you'll need them to hit it.
Also,
you'll definitely need them to
one
hit.
other series. Sri Lanka versus West Indies. Yes,
yeah, I don't know what is the score in.
So Sri Lanka are leading West Indies in an ODI series. So we're just going to check on that. What happened? Any standouts? For West Indies, Shafeen Rutherford 74, Rosman Chase 33, Wanindu Asaranga 2 wickets, and then Sri Lanka. Who batted first then? So Sri Lanka batted first. Yeah, so Sri Lanka. Wait. No. So West Indies batted first, 185, but then the rain came, so DLS pushed up that total to the 252, as you guys can see there. But they chased that down very easily, and Nishan Madushka with 69. Kusal Mendes 13, Shadira Shamarikaram 18, Charita Ashlanka 77, Camila Mendes 30. So they chased that ball quickly down Lanka and got the runs. Yeah. But quick predictions for the other games.
Where is this in Sri Lanka? Isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, Sri Lanka.
I can't see there being any rain there or anything. Good there.
There was rain in the first one, so.
Well, was it only 3 games, isn't it? Or was it 2?
Yeah, only 3.
I would think. You know what? I think Sri Lanka might win it. I think it'd be like 2-1, maybe something like that.
Yeah, there's. I think Manny agrees there. So yeah, I think that's everything. Quick mention. When will India? They also start. They play again on Friday. On Thursday, so we'll actually get into that as well. But quick mention: USA Nepal. Nepal beat USA in a T20 series 3-0. So shout out to Nepal for that. It was held in the US, and they done that. Very good. They won the series over. They won by 8 wickets. They won by 17 runs. So very good by Nepal.
You don't well speak USA because in that World Cup.
Where was the series played, Hannah?
The Nepal one.
Nepal, is it? Nepal.
Yeah, it was played in Nepal. Nepal. So sorry, it was played in the US. It was played in the US.
USA, yeah.
So all of those,
Yeah.
those games were in Qatar.
Yeah, it's a bit of a shock because where USA.
Oh, interesting. Obviously, the US made a big splash in the World Cup, which was partly hosted by the US and the West Indies. So this is a bit of a surprise, really. I think
it was a shock, really. Yeah, USA were really good, weren't they? Although I think they flattered to deceive in the. I think it was in the quarters or whatever, semis or wherever it was when we thrashed them, took them apart, really, didn't we? USA, England, so.
that was the.
Really well.
Yeah,
but done well in the group stage and everything. So
yeah, but just a few days after winning the World Cup, the New Zealand woman
Nepal very nearly beat Africa.
So yeah, but a few days after the World Cup, it is India woman taking on New Zealand woman in an ODI series. So the T20 woman, the T20 World Cup champions will take on now play India in an ODI series. Well, it's Smriti Mandana. Yes, yeah, Mani, go ahead, please. Yeah. With these names.
Yeah, just hold on a minute. I'm gonna expand, see if I can get them. Yeah, obviously, still more or less the same squad. Smriti Mandana, vice captain, opening batsman. Kumar Chetri, Jamal Hemalata Dayalan, and Shafali Verma, Yastika Bhatia. Both of these people, of course, were in the World Cup. So, not really much of a surprise that they're still around. Can you scroll down, please, Bert? A lot of the batswomen actually disappointed for India in the World Cup. Aside from Harmanpreet Kaur, we never saw too much in terms of consistency. I think Shafali Verma did have a couple of good knocks, but it wasn't really enough, and Mandana was a very big disappointment.
Okay.
And of course, if you scroll down, we got the all-rounders, Harmanpreet Kaur, Priyanka Patil. and Harmanpreet still going strong, and she was, of course, the standout player for India, but doesn't really speak very much. And you can just tell how heartbroken she was after those defeats to New Zealand and Australia, which pretty much ended India's campaign. And you think that if India had beaten New Zealand, the story could potentially have been different. Sayali Sadghare, yes, Deepthi Sharma. So some decent all-rounders there, and they will obviously play a very big role. I'm not too sure Harmanpreet will necessarily bowl very much, but we will wait and see. And then the bowlers, Arundhati Reddy, Renuka Singh. Scroll down, please. Hannah, scroll down, please.
Yeah.
Ooh,
The
yeah. Renuka
those,
Singh, Saima Thakur, Radha Yadav. Saima Thakur, in fact, was pretty instrumental in giving Australia a fairly tough game, and Radha Yadav is the left arm spinner, very talented. And then Tejal Hasabnis and Priya Mishra. I'm not too sure I've heard those names before. They might have been reserves in the squad for the tournament, I'm not too sure. And of course, if they weren't, then it's good that they're going to get some experience for this particular series. So it's a different format, obviously, but revenge will be high on the agenda, and India will certainly have some points to prove. As I've said, New Zealand are now going to be a prized scalp in the T20 format, at least, and they're going to look to want to take this confidence from that brilliant win into the ODI format. It could very well be, of course, that Amelia Kerr becomes the new White Ferns captain, or it could be that Susie Bates gets the captaincy back to allow Kerr to concentrate on her game, and then both Bates and Devine will retire after the World Cup. Again, I'm not too sure what the makeup of the squad is going to be. The ladies are still celebrating, but it will be interesting to see what happens and what transpires, of course.
New Zealand won.
Obviously, given that it's a New Zealand-India series, I should get coverage of that.
New Zealand's one is Lauren Down. Isabella Gaze.
Lauren Down. Izzy Gaze.
Maddie Green, also at the World Cup. Georgia Plummer, also at the World Cup. Sophie Devine, captain, also was at the World Cup. Susie Bates, Brooke Halliday, Amelia Kerr, Eden Carson, Fran Jonas, Jessica, Molly Penfold, Hannah Rowe, Leah Taua, Polly Inglis, and so loads of the women that won the World Cup is there. But
it looks as though Devine might still be captaining the team for the ODI, so I stand corrected. Yeah. Maybe she's quitting as T20 captain.
Maybe. As for predictions,
so it's good that she gets to end things India as a champion then.
No, India can hold that, yeah. 2-1 New Zealand. This is being played in India, by the way. All three in Ahmedabad.
Well, India flattered to deceive in that World Cup, so.
But this is the idol, so maybe different.
True, but I think New Zealand still got the nucleus of that team, same team. They got a few extra players. They got obviously Molly Penfold and I'll say Jess Kerr. Very good, the sister of Amelia. So they got some good talent now, I think, still. I might just go 2-1 India.
2-1 India, face. Fair enough.
Yeah.
I would go 2-1 India as well. If I was thinking logical, let's zoom out quickly, just a bit more. See if there's anything else that's going on right now. Don't think so. So we'll wrap it up on that. Then, yep, to yourself, Steve, for joining. Yep, man, for joining. I think we'll join back soon. But yep. Yeah, Steve, where can people find you?
Yeah, Mr. B for life, 182, Mr. B, Hive Football Chat, Mr. B Chats England Cricket. Yeah, so got loads coming out, loads of stuff really. Obviously done one earlier with cricket thing reaction to that final that New Zealand won. Well, in the end, and so brilliant win for the White Ferns. And yeah, but obviously got plenty of stuff coming up. Preview for the Brentford game against Ipswich. We're at home, so hopefully we should actually beat Ipswich. A winnable game for us, you would think. Maybe not going ahead this time. Maybe we could just let the opposition score and then come back. We might actually win a game then. So you never know. But yeah, so got all that to come, and I got my the Buzz show, debate show. That might be tomorrow, might be Wednesday, not sure yet. But anyway, thanks for having me on again, Hannah and Manny. Cheers, lads. Thanks for having me on, and come on the Bees and come on England.
Yeah, Manny, you're predicting for the series against India versus New Zealand Women's Series, and then where can people find you?
Yeah,
I think the series is going to be conducted in India, so India should have the home advantage. I think India should win, but New Zealand will have some confidence. So I'll share your prediction for a 2-1 India win. And I think, buoyed by that confidence, New Zealand will be very eager to do well. But, India also, going to be hungry for some measure of revenge. So beware the wounded, Indian tigresses, as it were. And yeah, pleasure to be on here to talk cricket. I do apologise for the shoddy nature of my Wi-Fi. I can try to get my PC repaired, but help is hard to find. But at least you get to hear me coming in and out. And yeah, looking forward to the this week. I'm actually watching Forest against Palace right now, end-to-end stuff. But a lot of stuff to look forward to. And as always, thanks to everyone for joining in, and thanks Hannah and Steve.
No worries.
I'm
watching it right now.
So yeah, yeah, man. Instagram _coach_corner, Twitter _coach corner, and then TikTok Coach Corner 1, and then check out our Spotify. We'll post everything that hasn't been posted, which I haven't posted in like 2 weeks, so we'll upload all the content soon. Don't stress people. So yeah, be up to yourself, Steve. Be up before, and we are out.
Cheers, guys. Thanks.